There are moments in life that are so powerful, so deeply human, that they transcend titles and crowns. For King Frederik and Queen Mary of Denmark, such a moment unfolded before the world's eyes as their daughter, Princess Isabella, blossomed into a poised, self-assured young woman. But behind the royal pageantry and dazzling gowns lies a story of transformation, emotion, and unbreakable family bonds. This is the journey that has touched a nation and moved a family to tears. Before we dive deeper into this touching story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive royal insights, emotional stories, and deep dives into the lives behind the crowns. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a royal moment. Born on April 21, 2007, Princess Isabella of Denmark entered the world with a weight far greater than any newborn could understand, the weight of expectation. As the second child and eldest daughter of the then Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary, Isabella was destined to play a prominent role in the future of the Danish monarchy. From her earliest public appearances, Isabella was described as spirited, mischievous, and unafraid to show her true self, qualities that endeared her to the Danish people and hinted at a strong character beneath her youthful smiles. Yet, the challenges of royal life were woven into every aspect of her upbringing. Protocol, public scrutiny, and constant comparisons were companions as much as dolls and storybooks. Even from the beginning, it was clear, Isabella would carve her own path. To understand Isabella's transformation, one must first understand the environment that nurtured her. King Frederik and Queen Mary have long been celebrated for their genuine, heartfelt approach to parenting. Rather than raising their children in a gilded cage, they emphasized normalcy, empathy, and resilience. The couple made deliberate choices such as enrolling their children in public schools and encouraging outdoor activities to ensure that their royal titles would not distance them from the realities of everyday life. Queen Mary, an Australian by birth, brought to the Danish royal family a spirit of openness and groundedness, while King Frederik, himself once known as the party prince, understood the pressures that came with the crown. Together, they built a home where love was not overshadowed by duty, but where the two were beautifully intertwined. And it was within this environment that Isabella's independent spirit grew. While her elder brother, Prince Christian, often embodied the image of a dutiful heir, Princess Isabella was known for her spontaneity and flair. There are countless photographs and anecdotes that capture her playful defiance of royal protocol, from cheeky faces during balcony appearances to playful antics during official tours. These moments, though lighthearted, hinted at a young royal unwilling to be confined by expectations. In interviews, Queen Mary would sometimes allude to Isabella's spirited nature with a smile that was part amusement, part maternal pride. It was clear that Isabella's fire was not discouraged, it was gently guided. And in those early years, few could have predicted the extraordinary transformation that lay ahead. As Isabella approached her teenage years, a subtle yet profound shift began to unfold. Gone were the mischievous grins and impromptu jokes. In their place appeared a calm, reflective young woman, poised, confident, and increasingly aware of her role. Observers first took notice during public events in 2023, when Isabella began to accompany her parents on more formal engagements. Her composure was striking. She no longer appeared as a child playing dress-up in royal finery. She embodied it naturally, with a grace that seemed almost innate. Her public speaking engagements revealed an articulate and empathetic voice. In particular, a heartfelt speech at a youth environmental summit left a lasting impression, not only for its content but for the sincerity that shone through. The princess who once danced freely across palace balconies was becoming a figure of quiet strength. April 21, 2025, a date that would etch itself into the annals of Danish royal history. As Princess Isabella celebrated her 18th birthday, the entire nation watched with admiration and awe. A gala at Christiansborg Palace, attended by foreign royals, dignitaries, and the Danish public, became the stage for Isabella's coming of age. The princess, resplendent in a custom gown that paid tribute to both Danish tradition and her Australian heritage, stole the spotlight. But it wasn't merely her outward appearance that captivated, it was the authenticity she radiated. As King Frederik delivered a deeply emotional speech, eyes glistened across the hall. Speaking not only as a monarch but as a father, Frederik's voice cracked with emotion as he recounted Isabella's journey from a playful little girl to a young woman of remarkable character. Queen Mary, too, was visibly moved, her eyes filled with proud tears as she looked upon her daughter. It was a moment of profound humanity, reminding all in attendance that behind the glitter of crowns and scepters are hearts that feel, dream, and love. The Danish media was unanimous in its praise for Princess Isabella. Headlines the next morning celebrated her natural elegance, her modern spirit, and her bright future. Social media buzzed with messages of congratulations, many noting how Isabella symbolized the very best of both her parents Frederik's empathy and Mary's strength. Across Europe, royal watchers drew comparisons between Isabella and other young royals like Princess Elizabeth of Belgium and Princess Ingrid Alexandra of Norway, heralding a new generation poised to redefine monarchy for the 21st century. Yet, amidst all the fanfare, the most poignant reactions came from those closest to her. Family friends spoke of a young woman deeply loyal to her family, devoted to causes she believes in, and quietly preparing for a future of service. And in private, King Frederik and Queen Mary reportedly shared a deeply emotional moment after the celebrations, reflecting on the bittersweet reality of watching a child grow up. As Isabella steps into adulthood, many wonder what path she will forge. Unlike her brother Christian, who is directly in line for the throne, Isabella's role is less defined, offering her both freedom and challenge. Insiders suggest she will pursue higher education, possibly abroad, while continuing to undertake royal engagements. Already passionate about environmental causes and social equality, it's expected that Isabella will champion issues close to her heart. Moreover, many predict that she will bring a fresh, modern approach to royal duty, one that balances tradition with innovation, service with authenticity. In every step, she will carry the lessons instilled by her parents, to lead with empathy, to act with integrity, and to remain true to herself. For King Frederik and Queen Mary, Isabella's transformation is a testament to their journey not just as monarchs, but as parents. In private moments, friends say, they speak often of the delicate balance between preparing their children for the realities of royal life and allowing them to forge their own identities. Watching Isabella step into her own light so confidently, so gracefully is said to have been one of the most emotional milestones of their lives. As Frederik once confided to a close confidant, the hardest part of being a parent is letting go, and yet the greatest joy is seeing them soar. In a world often captivated by crowns and courts, it is sometimes easy to forget the simple truths that behind the regalia are families who love, parents who dream, and children who grow. Princess Isabella's transformation is not just a royal story, it is a human story. And as Denmark looks to the future, it does so with pride, knowing that the next generation is ready to carry the light forward. If this beautiful journey touched your heart, make sure to subscribe for more emotional royal stories and deep dives into the lives behind the crowns. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and share it with fellow royal watchers.